From hundreds of kilometers above Earth, our planet doesn't look ordinary at all. Deserts turn into giant paintings, rivers carve impossible curves, and human activity leaves behind patterns so precise they look intentionally designed. These shapes were never meant to be seen from space. Yet nature and humanity together have created artwork on a planetary scale. Today we're counting down 15 of the most unusual and fascinating shapes visible from space. Some were formed by violent cosmic impacts, others by water, wind, and time, and a few exist simply because humans needed practical solutions that happen to look incredible from orbit. Let's begin. Number 15. Upheaval Dome, USA. The Upheaval Dome is one of the most visually unusual landforms in the United States. Located in Canyonlands National Park in southeastern Utah, it appears from above as a nearly perfect circle with rock layers twisted inward toward the center. The structure measures roughly 5 kilometers, or 3 miles, across. Satellite imagery reveals a raised outer rim with increasingly deformed and uplifted rock layers toward the center, making it stand out sharply from the surrounding flat sandstone. On the ground, the formation is difficult to interpret due to its scale and rugged terrain, but from space, its circular shape is unmistakable. Number 14. The Great Bend of the Nile. The Great Bend of the Nile is one of the most dramatic river curves on Earth. In northern Sudan, the Nile forms a massive S-shaped arc, looping westward before turning sharply back toward Egypt. The Nile is known for having one of the most stable river courses in the world, which makes this deviation especially striking. The bend exists because the river follows zones of weaker bedrock created by ancient fault lines. From space, a narrow green ribbon cuts through vast desert, making the shape instantly recognizable. Number 13. Etosha Pan, Namibia. Etosha Pan is one of the largest salt pans on Earth, covering approximately 4,700 square kilometers in northern Namibia. From space, it appears as a massive white patch surrounded by darker savanna grasslands. Millions of years ago, a large inland lake occupied this basin. Over time, changes in river flow caused the lake to evaporate. Today, Etosha Pan remains dry for most of the year, but seasonal rains create shallow reflective pools that appear silver or pale blue in satellite images. Number 12. The Kimberley Diamond Mine, South Africa. Often called the Big Hole, the Kimberley Diamond Mine is one of the most recognizable human-made excavations on Earth. Located in Kimberley, South Africa, this nearly perfect circular pit measures about 460 meters across and descends roughly 240 meters. Between 1871 and 1914, miners removed more than 22 million tons of earth using mostly hand tools. Number 11. Voisey's Bay Spiral Roads, Canada. The Voisey's Bay Mine in Labrador, Canada is visually striking because of its spiral and looping service roads. Unlike typical open-pit mines with straight terraces, this site features curved, snail-shell-like patterns. The rocky glacial terrain made straight roads impractical, forcing engineers to design winding routes. From above, these purely functional paths appear almost artistic, making the mine a frequent subject in remote sensing studies. Number 10. Mount Taranaki Forest Circle, New Zealand. Mount Taranaki is instantly recognizable from space due to a perfectly circular forest boundary surrounding it. This shape is not natural, but the result of land management decisions made when Egmont National Park was established in the early 1900s. Surveyors drew the boundary at a fixed distance from the summit, creating a circle nearly 19 kilometers wide. Inside lies dense native forest, while outside the boundary the land shifts abruptly to farmland. The volcano's near-perfect cone complements the circular forest, creating one of the clearest geometric patterns on Earth. Number 9. Hverfjall Crater, Iceland. Hverfjall, located near Lake Mývatn in northern Iceland, is one of the most symmetrical volcanic craters on the planet. Formed during a violent eruption roughly 2,500 years ago, it measures about 1 kilometer in diameter. From space, it appears as a dark circular ring contrasting sharply with the lighter surrounding terrain. Its preserved structure and limited human activity make it a textbook example of a volcanic explosion crater. Number 8. Pivot Irrigation Circles, Kansas, USA. Across Kansas, thousands of perfect green and brown circles cover the landscape. These patterns are created by center pivot irrigation systems that rotate around a central point while watering crops. Each circle typically ranges from 400 to 800 meters in diameter. The uniform geometry makes these fields easily visible from orbit and useful for satellite calibration and agricultural studies. Number 7. Chott El Djerid, Tunisia. Chott El Djerid is one of the largest salt flats in the Sahara, covering nearly 5,000 square kilometers. From above, it displays striking shades of white, pink, orange, and red caused by minerals and algae. As water evaporates under extreme heat, salt crusts crack into polygon patterns that reflect sunlight intensely. These features make the region highly visible in satellite imagery and valuable for remote sensing research. Number 6. Mono Lake Islands, USA. Mono Lake in eastern California contains two unusually round islands, Pauha Island and Nagit Island. From above, they resemble twin circles floating in alkaline water. Nagit Island is a volcanic cone, while Pauha Island formed from uplifted lakebed sediments. Despite their different origins, both islands maintain near-circular shapes that stand out clearly from space. Number 5. The Okavango Delta, Botswana. The Okavango Delta is the world's largest inland delta, spreading across the Kalahari Desert in a broad triangular fan. Instead of flowing into the ocean, the river disperses into wetlands and evaporates. The contrast between lush green floodplains and surrounding desert makes the delta's shape clearly visible from orbit. Although its size changes seasonally, the overall triangular form remains intact. Number 4. The Unianga Lakes, Chad. The Unianga Lakes in northeastern Chad form a chain of elongated blue and green water bodies surrounded by red sand dunes. These lakes are sustained by ancient groundwater rather than rainfall. Wind-shaped dunes trap the water, forcing the lakes into narrow, stretched shapes that appear like beads arranged across the desert when viewed from space. Number 3. Al Wusta Oval Sand Ridge, Saudi Arabia. In central Saudi Arabia, the Al Wusta region contains a rare oval-shaped sand ridge. Unlike common crescent dunes, this formation maintains a smooth, enclosed elliptical shape. Formed by wind interacting with subtle terrain features, the ridge stretches several kilometers and stands out clearly in satellite imagery. Number 2. Aït Ben Haddou Geometric Fields, Morocco. Near the historic site of Aït Ben Haddou in southern Morocco, agricultural fields form sharp geometric patterns. Rectangular and trapezoidal plots are defined by irrigation channels and earthen boundaries. The contrast between cultivated green land and barren slopes makes these patterns especially clear from space. Number 1. Manicouagan Reservoir, Canada. The Manicouagan Reservoir in Quebec is one of the most striking circular features on Earth. Spanning nearly 70 kilometers in diameter, it forms a near-perfect ring of water around René-Levasseur Island. This structure marks the remains of a massive meteorite impact that occurred around 200 million years ago. Later, dam construction raised water levels, enhancing the visibility of the circular lake. Today, it remains one of the clearest and most easily recognizable impact structures in satellite imagery. From ancient meteorite scars to modern irrigation systems, these shapes reveal how dynamic and artistic our planet truly is. Seen from space, Earth becomes a gallery of natural and human-made geometry. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment on which shape amazed you the most. Until next time, keep looking up, and sometimes looking down from space.